Well, it's weather on demand for Friday, April 11th, and it looks kind of like a dreary weekend. And we'll talk about what's in store for the rest of your Friday. Cool, clear, and rather tranquil to start. We talk about a few afternoon sprinkles, and deeper moisture works in for kind of a dreary Saturday for us. So temperatures cool at the 8 o'clock hour on this Friday morning. You can see Iron River, one of those cooler spots, 22 there, and it's a cool start in places like Houghton, Hancock, over towards Newberry, 26. 35's the reading in the city of Marquette, but quickly falling into the low 30s as you move away from town. So those strong gusty winds from overnight did diminish through early morning. Not much in the way of cloud cover either, and so that's why temperatures falling so low. You can see as we span out some weak disturbance working into southeastern Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin. And on these last couple of images, you can see this thing really drying out. And as it works towards the Great Lakes, this thing is going to continue to encounter really dry air. So this thing is going to continue to weaken as it works eastbound. Nonetheless, I think by this afternoon, that air column will be somewhat saturated. We'll see a few light rain showers, some sprinkles working in to the afternoon forecast as that thing manages to keep it together. And as we look towards the weekend, we see that classic setup that we've been watching all winter long, essentially, with a strong ridge across the western United States. That's going to drive a deep trough into the Great Lakes, into the central and eastern portions of the United States. So here's our predictor. You can see that model wants to bring in a few light rain showers into this afternoon. And then we dry things out as weak high pressure elbows its way in. Dry conditions short-lived as a deep low pressure works into your Saturday. There may be a few limited snow flurries, especially through the Keweenaw across the northern portions of upper Michigan into your Saturday, especially into the evening. And as this thing works in, there's some limited instability, maybe a rumble of thunder, especially near that Wisconsin line. And that may also bring in some heavy rain, though we think things will dry out into your Saturday night. There may be just enough limited moisture, maybe a few light sprinkles, and as colder air filters in on that trough, we'll talk about a change over to snow. A new low works into your Sunday, and once again, that disturbance could fire off a few snow flurries mixing with rain at times. So back to this afternoon, highs struggle through the upper 40s in the cooler places like through the Keweenaw, along our immediate shorelines, and across the eastern UP. As we look in those typical warm spots for this time of year, we top out at least into the low and possibly mid 50s. There you can see it's mostly cloudy. Afternoon sprinkles seem likely, though any coverage will be very splotchy and any rainfall will be definitely on the lighter side. We go tranquil overnight, just a few patchy clouds. There may be a sprinkle or a light snowflake across the far western with Wisconsin line over towards Gogebic County. That's barely worth a mention. Temperatures coolest over the northern UP with not much in the way of cloud cover, upper 20s. And Saturday, kind of a dreary, cool day, especially over the north and western UP and across roughly the northern half of upper Michigan. Struggling to see 40 for a high. A little warmer as you look south. Again, we have to keep a close eye on this one. There could be a hefty dose of rain. Models showing some differences there. A little too many differences for my liking for being so close to our Saturday. TV6A forecast and cooler as we look at the second half of the weekend, right through next week. Cool enough for snow, but will it snow and how much? Not thinking all that much. And then we warm up for the second half of the week. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.